any person who uses their name or unname of a product in commerce. I use my name, Noelle Rose Anderson Kale, Noelle Kale, Noelle Ann Kale, Noelle Rose, Noelle Anderson. All of that is my trademark, and I use them for different things, and sometimes I'll use two of them for the same thing, but it doesn't matter because it's all my branding. And some of them are registered because we're going to file lawsuits. Usually people don't really register the trademark until they're ready to file lawsuits, by the way. We can prove that I've been using my trademarks for decades, some of them from the time I was a teenager, even younger. You know, it's part of the branding, and I'm very up on copyright and trademark law, and so is my husband. That's one of his specialties, areas of specialties, and criminal law. And you know, he's studying for bar, which has been taking a long time. Obviously you can see why, because our lives are pretty much trashed and we didn't do it. So yeah, so hey, Mr. Shatner, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you can explain it to the government and give them a heads up, and then let them tell us, because I don't know, sir, maybe your feeds are getting screwed up and our feeds are getting screwed up. We thought you knew. We asked people to spread the word that this was happening, but we weren't arguing with you. I don't even know what was being said. Do you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I was looking at our tweets about copyright and trademark. That is the law. We are accurate in what we said. And let me tell you what we said here. Okay, so we won't be using this account to tweet, just so you know. Can you see that? Pull that in.
There we go.
Yeah, okay. And I said it's alarming how many peeps don't understand copyright, trademark, artist ownership, and the difference of public domain. Just because an artist puts something in public doesn't make it a free-for-all. At Film Composer discussed this a lot and protect our work, but Q stole it via surveillance. So, see, I wasn't talking to Shatner at all. I don't know what the hell happened. Anyone using my names or our business names in any variation, taking in money for donations, is going to get sued by us. Film Composer, Jaden Anderson, Real Noelle Rose. We never received that charity money, and we would put a stop to it. Raising money for us needs to go to us, or it's fraud and false advertising. Which is true. You know, if you say you're going to raise money for a charity or a nonprofit, we're considered nonprofit under somebody else's wing, which means that the money would go to them, and they take their cut, and then they send us a check. That's if we go through them. We can take donations as a private company. That happens a lot. That would be a different means, but hold on. I have a little bit of a thing going on here. Okay, so that would be, what would that be? Like our outreaches, how can I say this? There's certain things that we have, like a project. When you're under somebody else's wing, you put your project that you're doing under their wings. So Awakenings and Beginnings, our dance festival, would be considered a project under their wings. Now our company, as a regular company, Rouges, can take donations. We can't give you a tax write-off or anything like that, and it would be just a regular company that you donate to for the arts. And we've been working on becoming non-profit for ourselves, but guys, it's just been so hard. You know, Q. And then I said, is someone using Rouge red ribbons or any variation of my name, Noelle Rose Anderson -Kale or Schurter, I can sue the crap out of them because I use them professionally in commerce and they're registered. WTF. What's going on now? And I CC'd POTUS VP, Donald Trump, Giuliani, can you guys check into this? When I CC somebody, or any of us are on this and we CC somebody, it doesn't mean that we're necessarily directing that to you. We're saying, look into this. You know, just, it's keeping good guys in the loop so they can, you know, watch out for us. Oh, see, if someone uses anyone's name that's used as a trademark, whether it's registered or not, the key is used in commerce. If anyone uses my mom's legal name, stage name, nickname, etc., she can sue because it's established and used in commerce, and most are even registered at USPTO.
That's what I wrote.
Oh, and you tagged Shatner, but he didn't. There. And then he replied, why'd you block my mom? I use the business account more than the others, but I'm not using it anymore. I'm done. What is this? I don't secrete anything. So Jaden Anderson has been saying what the screenshot says a lot. What Dimitri say. Are
you looking at my wall? Or
I don't know what the hell this is. This doesn't make any sense. So, at Jaden Anderson has been saying what this screenshot says a lot. What Dimitri say, period. Excuse me, but I don't secrete anything.
I'm not sure. I don't remember why we put this up on our page. You know, screenshot of this. But the screenshot definitely shows that you weren't blocked at that time frame, as is listed in the screenshot.
Oh, right. Secrete anything. Yeah, something went weird between yesterday and now, and I have no idea. But yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I'm getting a little tired of this. So, look, guys, I was warning the government that Twitter was Q. I told Donald Trump. I said something's wrong here. He had it on his homepage. Well, wait a minute. Why would they block the Rouges page and do all this crazy shit with it? And yet my personal page, there's nothing on there. See, this is my personal page.
Okay.
That's weird. I don't use it at all for anything. Occasionally. Oh wow, he blocked me. Why would he block me on this one?
That one?
Yeah.
Wait, how would he even know? You didn't tag him in that one, did you?
I don't think so. I don't use this account. That's so fucking weird. Hold on. This guy's got issues. But he doesn't block you?
That's strange.
I never tagged him on this. I have 272 tweets. Wow. I know. Q is out to get me.
Yes. So
they want me to commit suicide or something.
So only two possibilities exist. Either they're making us look bad to everyone else, or they're making everyone else look bad to us. I think they're making everyone else look bad to us. Because we've seen our accounts on other devices, and everything's been consistent. Isn't that true? But wait a minute. Let me think for a second. There's a communication error somewhere. We just gotta figure out what the error is exactly. Because we've seen everything on multiple devices with different providers, including other people's providers. There's an error somewhere.
I wasn't even following him on this account.
The only time you mentioned him was on May 5th.
So we'll let Donald Trump know what's going on and he'll sort it out. I'm not going to get mad at him because, you know, Q likes to play people against each other, and I strongly suspect that. They know that I'm having a hard time with all of this, so they pretty much want me dead. And they're hoping I commit suicide or die from whatever it is that they're spraying. You know. They were really trying to size me and him up today. They kept putting their extras, and they were trying to see what our physique was. It was so bizarre. We have some of it on video too. And so what we kept doing was changing our height and our width. You know how to do that? We figured out how to do that too. And it was really pissing them off and annoying the hell out of them. You could tell they were like wanting us to do whatever they wanted to do. Like they wanted us to stand still and be good little dongs basically and perform for them. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Are you working on something?
Yeah, I'm basically writing to Twitter constantly, tweets, because they definitely get it.
Get what?
Everything we say. So we can talk to them, and they can't talk to us.
Ask them why they cajoled Shatner to block us. See what they say. Well, you know how to say that,
Well,
right?
I don't think they cajoled him. I think they just did it from his account.
Really?
When you're on the other side of the code, you can literally just type in the blocking section another person's address, and then that person's blocked from another person.
Whoa.
So all he would have to do is find where you are blocked in his thing and unblock you, I think. Or if Twitter wanted, they could have just blocked you from him, period, and he has no say-so.
And he can't undo it?
Yeah.
But why would they use my account? I never even addressed him. I wasn't even following him.
I guess the whole idea is that they're trying to pit you and me against each other.
That's not gonna work. He's an actor.
I know.
You're my son. And I'm not demeaning him. I like the guy. It's just weird. All I ever said was nice things to him. I don't know. Whatever. So, yeah. Oh, right. Like, I would commit suicide over William Shatner blocking me. Have I no self-esteem? Give me a fucking break. obviously. How stupid. So, you know, we're just gonna do that. Oh, but Twitter can't block us from these other government accounts. They would get scalped.
They're doing it. So they're gonna get scalped.
Well, inform President Trump and President Biden and let them know what the hell is happening, and we'll fix this. Because that doesn't seem like William Shatner to block somebody who wasn't even talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense. Unless he thought we were having a conversation.
He wouldn't block someone else's conversation from him.
Yeah, but here's the thing, too. Yeah, if you know, have knowledge of something and of anybody, not just us, but and you know that it could endanger their lives if you don't tell them, oops, you have to. You know, and a judge isn't going to think, oh, you want to turn that off?
Copy.
Yeah. So say if I had knowledge for sure that somebody was trying to kill, I don't know, like, oh, he was my son, right? If I knew for sure and I didn't inform him, which, I mean, obviously I do, or like my husband and say, hon, you know, the Rhoda look, right? Remember Rhoda from, what was her name? I loved her. She was great. I can't think of her name. She played Rhoda. She always wore this. Rhoda Morgenstern, wasn't that right? Something like that. I forgot. There we go. Cute, huh? Anyway, guys, so I better not do that, because then Q's will say, look, she's trying to be a man. I'm not trying to be a man. You know what? I can't even wear my hair like all other women do. Women wear their hair in braids like this, pulled back, but I guess I can't do it because Q's going to say, look, she's trying to be a man. This is not a manly thing. Braids are very feminine. I really hope the government does something very soon. So wait a minute. There's hints that my dad won something. What? He's allowed to present himself, but I can't? Why can't I represent myself in Congress about my findings and my paperwork and my dissertation and all of that? Did you put that one up?
Put up what?
You know, when you were scrolling through and showing the dissertation?
I'd have to look. I don't know. I put up everything from today, I think, already.
Okay. So, you know, guys, this is a big problem because it's just not right. Wait a second. My Noelle Rose Anderson account wasn't even, like, tagging him at all. I have 272 tweets.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even following the guy. How could he have blocked me?
I don't know. Well, you tagged him May 5th.
In my personal account?
Yes.
I did?
Yeah.
That's weird. You sure?
Yeah.
May 6th.
5th.
What did I say?
I don't know. You got a bunch of things here. Some of the stuff you probably wouldn't even bother him with.
I have nothing that I tagged him with at all. What are you talking about? I'm looking at it.
On May 5th?
Yeah. And Noelle Rose? Real Noelle Rose?
Yeah.
I'm looking just to make sure. I don't see anything, honey. William Shatner?
Yep. That's his tag.
I see Jim Jordan, Giuliani. Let me look. Oh, it was a question. Can a social media site be held liable, for example, interference with a dignitary being rescued and it risks the dignitary's lives, or how about any person?
Yeah, it's the first one I see on my list.
Okay, so what's wrong with that?
None.
Check into USPTO as well. They screwed with our trademarks. Copyright Office shares our IP? We think yes. Okay. What? I don't understand. That's not...
Now, most of this probably wouldn't even bother him, as far as I know. In worst case scenario, he would...
I have 272 tweets and I tagged him twice.
Point is, worst case scenario, he wouldn't even think you were talking to him, because you tagged so many people.
Yeah, no, this was just a heads up.
Mm-hmm.
For them to look into, because they're so interested in this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even remember doing this. Oh my god. And I never got back to him on that, and I never even read his posts. Maybe he got back to me. If you don't want your names on it, then okay. Copyright Office wouldn't register our books. We don't need to register to have ownership. The moment we create our work, it's ours. Registry helps with lawsuits. Their office blocked our Red Ribbons book from registry. They lied about a lot. They sure did. No, I think it's good that they have a U.S. Copyright Office thing. They're having a hearing. But see, I want to be able... Why can't I be there? From what we're hearing, my family is there testifying against something. This is so confusing. Yes, this is true. If you don't want your names on it, prove you love us and are helping us, rescue us, and don't hurt my dad. We think you guys abducted our family, or is that bullshit from some in the Senate Dems, Senate GOP? We're very confused. SOS. Yeah, we're being treated very badly. She's condemning America. There's a lot of weird things. Some people call me different, like, handles or something. Are you confused? I am.
Yeah, I think we're getting into territory where we need to ignore text completely.
Wait, what?
We need to start ignoring text and only looking at videos. Considering Twitter can pretty much block everything.
Oh. Yeah. You know, we didn't use Twitter for the longest time. Like, we've had it for a long time, and every once in a while we'll say, hey, come see our show. Come do this. We didn't care. This is so confusing. But guys, we don't hint drop. We basically say what we think. Yeah, not doing this because I don't know what it's for. Please stop. Yeah, because this is confused. Look at this, okay? We've seen a few photos like this lately. She's beautiful. We love Jill. Nothing like that. Don't misunderstand. Okay, so that's the image. And so we see a lot of this in our feeds, and it's like, wait. What is that? And so I said, not doing this because I don't know what it's for. Please stop. At POTUS, at VP. I don't want anyone using it as me saying I agree to something when I don't. So please tell me first what it's for. That's normal. I mean, you just don't buy something blindly. Here's some money, and then maybe I'll get something I want, and then you get a pile of shit. Well, if you're not a farmer or if you're not composting your own lawn, what the hell are you going to do with that? Would you pay $100 for something and not know what it's for? You know? But my husband said if anybody uses our images and stuff like that in some hokey fanoky behind the scenes court trial or something like that, they're in big trouble. They can't do it. What I really hope is that, okay, so what I understand is that I'm not on trial, but if I were Mario, I'm doing the Saturday Night Live analogy, right? If I were Mario, I'm not, I'm a girl. Mariette, I don't know. And then somebody was, you know, the Wario, like my son explained it, it would be, it's not even a perfect mirror image. So there's not like a twin of me, but there's someone who in writing, like a group, and it's divvied up with different responsibilities. Okay, you're going to make sure that you're the one who writes all these letters in my name and say that I turned into a boy or something like that. Okay, now person number 2, you're going to be in charge of making the phone calls on this person's behalf to do whatever. You see what I mean? I don't have a press agent. I had an agent and we fired them because they were doing some very finagly stuff, and I'm like, I don't think so. This is illegal. You know, they were basically trying to tell me that I had to come to meetings. I said, that's not in the contract. I'm not getting paid for this. And they wanted me to come and perform and sing songs and wear t-shirts to promote somebody who is using my slogans that I said in private, and some are in my books and stuff. And they wanted me to model the shirts while I was singing. I said, I'm not getting paid for this. I ain't doing this. So I brought them up on charges before SAG-AFTRA, because I'm like, there's no way. I am definitely not doing this. So, you know, therein lies a big problem. What else? Yeah, it was awful. So we fired them. And then the guy at SAG, he's like, here, I'm ripping up the contract. He's like, that's not how you do it. You just don't rip up the contract and act like it never existed. There's a procedure and formality. And anyway, so the agency was investigated, and because of my report and what I did, you know, they say, oh, if you see anything hanky-panky or finagly, report them. So I do the right thing, and then they treat me like shit. I was like, get the fuck out of here. This is crazy Q bullshit, you know. I wasn't willing to do that. It's like, I don't need an agent. I got more work without one. Forget it. And then I gotta give them 10 to 15% of my money. Get the hell out of here. You know, I can hustle my own work if I want to with that. Forget it. So anyway, yeah, that was all interesting. So I've had a lot of really bad, horrible things done. I've had my name forged and everything like that. But anyway, so my husband is like, cut the shit. It's not even our way or the highway. It's the law. I mean, right?